And we're going to be playing some more GreedFall today. Now y'all doing? Because I am doing quite well. Once again, the stream immediately breaks. Give me a minute. Yep, broke. Okay, give me a second. Something busted at least. One moment. Aha, there we go, it's working now. No idea why. It's been doing that recently. Hope we wanted to work properly. So. What are we gonna do today? Well, I'm essentially certain, there's not a lot left in there, that we are definitely coming to the end of the game. I'm running low on side quests. Well, I say I'm running low on side quests. I've technically got a lot of side quests. But we've got a lot of spare ones too. We've got a lot of quests we don't care about. So, and I want to get through the main story. Because it's a lot of quests like that just can't really be asked to do. I probably will go through a couple of the extras. But let's see what we got. We're in Hikmet at the moment. I believe we've got that today's job is to go and save Taleme. I think we finished all the Hikmet stuff. I think being the opportune word. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we've got to do the trial, haven't we, for... I don't remember who it was. It was the Psycho Doctor. Over to help the attorney. It's like I can be supporting witness of this guy is nuts. And what he did was extremely illegal. And if you don't lynch him, I will cut his head off myself. The hell are we going? It's a really nice house for this back alley. Give me a moment. Okay. No, I don't need the axe. You the attorney? Oh, you're the attorney. Why are you
Hello.
armoured?
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desade,
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Read that a few
Governor
times.
Burren told me to pay you a visit.
Oh, it is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some Nauts. Perhaps I could convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
Do we have any chance of winning?
What you have brought me is a good start, Your Excellency, but it would be better to continue gathering evidence.
I will return to you soon. The Nauts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vikshadir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. And I should also go back to Asili's laboratory. There may be more evidence there.
We have a lot of shit to do. Probably have to talk to Afra as well. Afra!
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Yes. Ask her about... Oh, talk about her master.
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this.
Yep.
What
To
would
go
you
and
like
see,
to
you've
know?
been with me this entire time.
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him.
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
Never meet your heroes.
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Teleme.
How about the need for such a method?
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals.
Hey, Spock.
He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Participate in the trial.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
Atta girl.
I must leave you.
No, so we got one good witness. To the Nauts. Yawning a lot. I'm kind of sleepy. Not like I'm gonna fall asleep at any moment. But I'm a little tired. I'm playing a lot of Genshin Impact. I think I just hit, well, I didn't just hit. I hit level 23 last night. Now I'm a decent ways in. I'm guessing it's this door. Well, maybe not. Hey buddy, you okay?
Hello there. My name is Desart.
I am Captain. I do well. What can I do?
I have to go.
As you wish.
Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
I don't know who you are, but you're angry.
Watch out! Grenade!
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
Why?
They
Oh, you're the
certainly
person I
wanted
want to talk
prevent
to.
you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on,
Gotta love the notes.
my people will watch over me until I can testify. And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you.
I like this
Your knowledge will
girl.
be crucial during the trial.
I like that one. It's like, I was gonna testify anyway, but fuck you. No, we don't need that. You've sent people to attack me, so I'm really gonna testify. Lay on the hard sell, as Nobunaga would say in oh, what was that anime? Drifters. Love that anime. If you haven't watched it, that was a really good anime. It's by the same people who made Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate. So, if you like that anime, it's similar to that, but it's with historical figures going to a fantasy world. It's really good. Kind of sad there's no second season. That would make a great, like that would be so good if there were more seasons. Oh yeah, this is the return to the doctor's lab. Hey, also I've got to go to the governor's lab. That's the governor's research lab. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I really like Drifters. It's been I rewatched it again recently. I've watched it a lot. It's a very rewatchable anime. I think. Very actiony. Oh, hello.
Come here.
Ow, you prick. Parry this. Loot. I don't think it's better than Afra's gun. I'll take it even though I'm almost certain that's not better than Afra's helmet. But again, almost certain isn't certain. That's the wrong button. I've been playing way too much Genshin Impact and I can tell. There we go. Okay, Afra. Yeah. Officer's Barbrute. The Officer's Barbrute's better. Always good to check though. Find evidence. It's not count as evidence. Fair enough. I guess there'll be research notes I'm looking for. Valor dot powder. And a shoddy. Accuracy 5. Did a good job of having the young governor of New Serene and his cousin take the potion you sent me. Was very cautious, as ordered, no one else touched it. However, I must admit I found the request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation. Afraid not approve our implication of perceived as poisoning. I hope in the future come with this kind of mission by yourself rather than risking the lives of your colleagues. What?
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
Oh shit. So yeah, we were made to drink it, but since my character is a native, we're immune to it. Jesus. Wow, that is pretty dark. Did we get both items? Because there were 2 items in the chest. Yeah, we did. So I don't have a personal stake in this. I'd forgotten about the potion at the start of the game. It didn't even occur to me. That, yeah, how the hell did Constantine get the malachor when he was taking a potion that was supposed to specifically stop it? Meet with the survivors. I'm gonna enjoy seeing that guy die. The fact that what he's done now. Bastard. I wonder if the guards would have been able to testify as well. If they hadn't, you know, tested me. This is one of those games that I do love that you can talk you out of nearly every situation. And there's very few situations I haven't been able to talk my way out of so far. But I also love that there's the option to just go, no, you know what? Fuck you. It's very satisfying. Because the combat's pretty good in this game. I'm trying to remember, because I'm coming to the end of this game. I'm generally think about what game I've got scheduled next. I don't remember what my next scheduled game actually is. I have like a list somewhere where it's like which games in which order. And there's some good ones. Oh yeah, I just remembered as well. The Epic Game Store will have its new free games out today. I don't remember one of them. I remember one was Blair Witch, which I mean I might play Blair Witch. I'm not really into horror games, as my friends found out, because me and a couple of friends played Phasmophobia, which is a very fun game. It's a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was. I'm not really scared of things in video games, really. That's why one of the main reasons I don't play scary games. It's not really from can't really hold my nerve. It's I don't particularly find them entertaining, because one of the big like things about them which makes scary games good is you feel like a bit of threat and tension about it. I'm way too just aggressive towards games to really get that scared by most games. There's been one or two which generally creep me out. I can't remember which ones. But to be honest, if it comes to just purely creep you out, the Outlast 1 DLC creeped me out, and the Outlast 2 creeped me out, but very different ways. Like, Outlast 2 made me want to vomit. Yeah. And the Outlast 2 DLC is a bit, has a few bits like that. I could do Dead Space.
Hey, you are the Olol Menawi who freed us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
They told me what you did
Hey,
for
Mev.
them, Renaikse. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take time to heal, but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No.
No, I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the mad lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahar. And thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
Good. I was like, I can't feel bad for that too. But it's like, hey, if Shiora says it's cool, then it's cool. I also feel like Mev is one of about 10 people in this entire game that are 100% trustworthy as far as I'm concerned. I've said that before, and been horribly wrong where it turns out they're evil. But the natives have so far been pretty much completely trustworthy. Even the ones that have, like... How many of them have stabbed me in the back? One of them? Yeah, I think only one of the natives has technically stabbed me in the back, and it wasn't really a bad stab in the back, it was more stabbed in the front, but she didn't realise what we were doing before she did that. It was the old High King's wife. That's technically the closest to a backstabbing we've got, and even then it wasn't particularly. She thought we were going to kill her husband, so she reacted pretty badly, so it's like, oh, that's fair. Also, technically, completely validated by the fact that we did end up killing her husband. He started it, but... Like, he's the one that kidnapped my cousin and then started attacking me. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's his fault. Hey, I'll save here. Just in case GreedFall decides to do its patented crash. Thankfully, it hasn't done that for a while. Boom. Yeah, the researchers are going to be the big, like, nail in the coffin kind of thing. So there's one on this floor somewhere. Fell contains notes of Dr. Owner. From understanding sketches and notes, his options cover how patients were contaminated to focus the water the patients might have ingested. On the file map, see the words which were obviously written by Dr. Ask saying, completely useless research, give up Owner, have much better things to do. Jesus. I mean, evidently not, because they used it as a weapon, essentially. Except that it can be transmitted that way. That is weird. Oh, I know what that is! That is... Oh, I can't remember in chemistry class. It's been so long. Is it potassium that burns like that? I think it is. Or is that what they're going for?
Dr. Honor, what do you want?
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
Current reputation. The current reputation.
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well.
No, he didn't.
And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
Convince him to testify.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city.
Well, this guy's a prick.
But let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
Flatterer's pride.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You are not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him. And with your testimony,
I could finally publish my research on phantom contamination. Very well, you've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods.
There we go.
thank you, Doctor.
Arrogant
Dr. Amur is an influential
bastards.
scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
That's how you convince an arrogant bastard. Just, let you know that it's like, well... It's like, my character willing to use nearly any means necessary to get what I want. Not gonna torture people, though. That's a bit far. But if I have to go, hey, this is what you're getting out of this. It's like, if the guy dies, you're suddenly the greatest scientist in the city. And suddenly all the stuff that he's gone, this is really shit, you should stop and never bother with this kind of stuff. It's almost like his entire reputation, the person who said that, is bad, so you could probably give it a good shot.
Hello. I see that you're back to work.
Indeed. We were not bothered thanks to you. And here I can make myself useful.
Good.
But I don't think you're here to ask about me.
Correct.
What can I do for you?
She got a scar on her nose, or is that a ring? Kind of hard to tell.
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Unur to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's become of them?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
What about his current
What did the
reputation?
other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
Convince the scholar to testify.
Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
Yes. I kept silent for far too long
Atta
about
girl.
what was going on in that lab. I know what we did was wrong, and I do not want it to happen again.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial.
Good.
I must leave you.
She's going to be one of the major ones, I think. They said the natives' words won't carry much weight. The Nauts will carry some weight. Because I think everyone's rule of don't piss off the Nauts when you live on an island is a good one. Now what? I guess I just have to go back to the attorney. Where the hell was she? Yeah, why is my quest objective not updating, actually? It was just some back alley. The quest is bugged, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Okay. Apparently, yeah, this is apparently quite a common little bug. So the governor's powers, go out, turn left, then just keep going. It's apparently this way. We'll find him. It's not the coin guard barracks. Do as we do in mazes. Just keep following the left wall. Oh. Prosecutor's office is this way. Cool. I don't remember the exact location, but... No, the wrong way. There it is. I remember it was like a shady as hell little back alley that this prosecutor lives in. Well, I think we've got everyone.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
Don't bother testimonies. Nuts.
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will
Yeah,
certainly
Nort
rattle
is
his
an impartial
defense.
party in most cases.
The islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
I
Scholars.
managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
And Afra.
Afra, one of Dr. Asili's former students, has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
Talk about the proof.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantin Dorsey. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene?
He just tried to
This
murder
is an
someone.
extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue my investigation. I believe our investigation is coming to an end. Let's find the prosecutor.
But we need to also identify the powder, don't we? Which I'm actually kind of curious. My guess is that it's some sort of like powdered Malachor, essentially, like, cause it's some kind of disease. So it'd be like it causes like this weird growth. So I'm guessing it's infected. Basically, it's infected powder, essentially. Like it's maybe infected Malachor. Again, I guess meat would be the best description of it.
You're back. What do you want now?
I
This.
discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
Sure.
So, what is it?
It is a quintessence of black
Yeah.
blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted.
So
by
this is the thing
disease.
that he tried to
With the
infect us to
quantities
with.
that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying.
It's
I
weaponized.
cannot believe Asili would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments,
I wasn't too
as
far
well
off.
as my conclusions.
Black
Thank you.
blood, basically.
I will relay them to the prosecutor. I must leave you.
Yeah, this is a bioweapon, is what I have in my possession now. That's literally what it is. It's a bioweapon. A brutal one as well. Like, it's basically, it's a, as far as we know, one person has been cured.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently, it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
Yeah.
Where will the trial be held?
At the palace. I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have
yeah, he made a fucking bioweapon trying to assassinate an allied governor.
But all praise should be showered upon Sir Desade. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Oh! I have a feeling that that particular one is going to be a bit to the ending then. If just how he said that, I've got a feeling that links to the ending in some way. Shit, I really should do all the other quests, shouldn't I? I should do all my companion side quests. Fuck. You deserve this, dude.
Afra, are you certain that you want
to? Of course
she
does.
I do not want to attend.
Oh, right.
I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you.
Jesus, that's a scary-looking executioner.
The Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hand? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
You know that I am right.
Nuts to the end. Sure seems quite interesting, isn't it? You okay, girl? And is just that the end of the quest? Yep, it just ends when you go to the trial. I'm gonna just look up something quick. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do the companions. I'll do the companion side quests. Apparently they do affect in some way the ending.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the back garden.
Fuck was that? So the cow things. Okay. I think I'll do Kurt's quest first. Then I'll finish the Naught quest. Then I'll finish the... Yeah, I'll do Kurt's quest first. After you can go sit back.
Greenblood, my friend. The letter we found. I know. I'm gonna find...
This quest for revenge isn't only about... Very well. You can count on...
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
If Petrus were here, he would probably tell us to do the exact opposite.
That old
He is.
fox is as sly as ever.
He's behind you.
But I don't
He's in this
see what you're
cutscene.
getting at.
There's a group in San Mateus that could make someone disappear in broad daylight, without anyone saying anything about it.
Those mad inquisitors.
Exactly. It might not be easy to convince our good friend Aloysius, but it's worth a try.
You're right. And if we bring Petrus, he will surely help us sway the Inquisitor. I must say, this is a horrid solution. But if anyone deserves it, it's that bastard Herman. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then. Agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
I'm just gonna see if you need Petrus. Yep, done that one. And that's the last one? Okay. It doesn't say anywhere you need to have Petrus in the party, so I'm assuming my brain power will have enough for her. Level 3 insight. Oh, I can travel from there, I just realised. It's also it's in yeah, New Serene. Go see Siglinda. We're gonna go and ask the Inquisitors, who we've already kicked off the island, if they can go and just casually murder someone. Okay. Hey, Siglinda.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desada. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
Major Herman.
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But
I like this,
promise me that
Commander.
you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminus keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Oh god, we just teleported immediately. Do you actually might have a couple more streams in this game? Because we're currently like, I assumed that the trial and that I'd be immediately onto it, but now that I actually know that apparently all the companion quests in some way link to the ending. I don't know if they affect which ending you get or not, but I might as well get the good one, right? Because I know a lot of games, it's like, oh yeah, you can do this, and it'll give you like a little minor bit. Or you could not do this, and something really bad happens. I don't know how that kind of mistake happened again. It happened in too many. It's happened in too many games I've streamed. Where I've slightly fucked up. Like, missed one. Fairly minor quest, it seems. And it's turned out to be like, oh yeah, this is actually how the entire end of the game happens.
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered. You should leave me now. Your lack of faith has already been proven in the past. I don't know why you even came to see me.
Come on, 75%!
I came to see you in particular because I know how much you value justice. I know that political machinations have no hold over you. This man nearly plunged your entire city into chaos. Yet he got away with it with impunity. Only you can make sure he receives the punishment he deserves.
It would seem that despite your past mistakes, you are sometimes rather prescient. A traitor of this kind shouldn't be able to get away with it. And I wouldn't let myself be corrupted. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious Enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nope. I also just thought bribing an Inquisitor is not a good idea, really, is it?
That the Enlightened is always watching you.
I thought bribing Inquisitor, that's not gonna end well, is it? I don't have to kill the Inquisitor, the only Inquisitor left on the island. I mean, I'd be down for murdering the only Inquisitor left on the island, but you probably shouldn't do that when you're asking them for help. I feel really bad. This is the first time I've ever actually asked an Inquisitor in any video game for help. Because they are evil bastards. I usually just put down the Inquisition in most games if I get the option. I didn't even know why you came to see me. Gonna be honest, not sure I do either. I think we could just, like, smash his head in. On our own, like, cut his head off. It's like, oh, where did the Major go? I don't know, I haven't seen him. So he's apparently heroic, so... where are the cells? Are they directly below us?
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Hello there.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Here you go.
Sir, Commander Zieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So, what can I do for you?
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminis jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep.
Okay.
When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me.
I
when
need
you have
one.
enough. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Son of a bitch. Up the stairs we go. Find a crafting table. This is the wrong room. We should have the materials to make it. We just need to find a crafting table. There's gotta be one around here. There it is. Dip-a-dip-a-doo, dip-a-dip-a-doo. This is dark as hell. We're a diplomat, so we're using all the really dark sides of being a diplomat right now. Which really we've never really used before. We've been a good guy up till now. Emily, this is we're being evil for a good cause. But still we're slightly hypocritical. I never keep an eye out for these things. Mirage? No, just some Lobel, okay. We're wearing the same dress.
Feast for the eyes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now get the fuck away from me. So happy this game doesn't have stamina.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Here's the sleeping potions.
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know, and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
Leave.
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
Nope. I'm kind of miffed at one thing. Currently, I have a D&D game, or it's a Wrath and Glory game, scheduled for Halloween. Otherwise, I will be doing a stream on Halloween. But I already have something scheduled, sadly. So.
Soldiers! Everyone outside, that's an order!
But, Captain, with all due respect, you're not in our regiment.
We're supposed to stay here, Captain. We must guard the barracks.
I believe that the rank of Captain of the Guard counts regardless of regiment soldiers. Especially when the said captain reports directly to Commander Sieglinder.
If it's an order from the commander, we better obey, guys.
Oh, sorry, Captain. We didn't mean to disobey you. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
That works. Right. those two lieutenants should be like, shit. Because my character, I'm pretty sure at this point, would be cracking his knuckles. And these two are not going to go down without a bit of a roughing up, are they? They're going to need a fight.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
Ask where Major Herman's at.
We're
Let's
looking
be
for
direct.
Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you. So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop. You might be ready to die for him, but I'm
Good
not.
man!
He's in a warehouse on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurt?
Lieutenants, You're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
I love the one who's like, we'd gladly die for him. And the other one's like, you might, I'm fucking not, he's here. It's like, you're fine to die for him, I'm not fucking dying. Ah, traitors. You can always count on one of them to just not be able to just be out for... Basically, you can always count on one of them to be just out for themselves. It's kind of a clean, like, consistency, this. Loyalty only goes so far in case of spineless people, like that. Loyalty only goes as far as seeing the blade of the axe.
Here he is! What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does
Not what I
that
expected
really
to look
matter,
like.
Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Sweet. Now I get to lit the room. Things ready for the commander's operation. The recruits are sent to the ghost camp. Perfect. Rolf did well. Some warned them of the commander's plans. Many of our men were arrested and executed. Seriously at the barracks, the support me will certainly prevent me from being sentenced to death, but the bigot's wrath is such that I would rather not take my chances. How far we've fallen, we dreamt of greatness, the city burned us at last, now I'm hiding in an old warehouse that smells of fish. Just because I can! Oh my god. They're the same stats. Yes, they are, but this one's gold. Okay. Boots. They are the same. They have slightly less elemental resistance, but more balance, so I will equip them. These are the same, apart from these are unique again. As for that... So that is currently worse. But... if we upgrade that... that might actually be better. So 192, 104... 10 magic resist and 1 vigor. My thought is that is a level 4 armor. The first one we found in the game.
Kurt, are you alright?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
What a badass. Now then. Where is the crafting table? Ah, it's the other way. So down here. Nope, not here actually. I think it's this way. Nope.
Come closer.
No, fuck off. Okay, so it's that way and then turn left, and there should be just a crafting table there. There it is. Okay. So I keep pressing C because C is character in the other game I've been playing recently. Okay, thick blacksmith's gloves. So that is 192104. Craft level 3. Right, okay. How did we get to this before? Because we were able to do it in... Maybe we have to go to a particular blacksmith. Yes, I think that is what we did, isn't it? Because we had someone else make it for us. So if we actually go to travel... I keep pressing the wrong bloody button. We go to the main town again. We go to New Serene. Actually, we can go to our house. They'll teleport us faster. We don't have to run anyway. We go to New Serene. We go to the blacksmith. We get them to upgrade our armor to its insanest level. Travel to New Serene. Decide their residence. Kurt's not a bad fighter. He's like he's a good one to have on my team. But I do prefer having Afra with a gun. The gun's really powerful. Where is the blacksmith? He is... There he is.
Fits you like a glove. Oh, it's a great pleasure.
Upgrade. Yeah, he can upgrade it to max. Got it. Okay. So we wanted, memory serves. The Gorget, I think we had it as the 24 and 12 one. Yeah, it's that one, because that's the same armor piece we've got. Okay, so upgrade. This one was the biggest shoulder pad, which I think is this one. 24 and 12 one again, yeah, because it is. Needed for priests.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Now, is it literally the same stats, but it's unique? Yeah, it is. It's black, though, and I mean, it looks way cooler in black. Was it worth it? Probably not. But, now with this, we can go to Afra and give her a really powerful set of armor. Because I think she's a high enough endurance to wear it. The Divsade resistance back then. So we'll equip Afra. Give her the suit of armor, and then we will do Vasco, I guess. Don't need either of those. This is our house sisters. Afra! There you are. Okay, now I select Afra, equip torso, look at that. Most of this is actually better for her. But that's really solid for her. I'll just throw the other bit in. I'm just gonna get all these out of my inventory. Okay, now then, we can save here. And there's Petrus. Okay, so we want to do Vasco first.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a knight. I will have to go through a test of loyalty. So...
With pleasure. Let's see what
Okay, get Afra out of the party. Yeah, she has endurance 4, so she doesn't max it out. She's got accuracy 5 though, which means I could give her that gun. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade Vasco's equipment because me and Ciora will be more than capable of just hard carrying. What a beast. That's garbage. Okay, let's go talk to the Admiral. We look like a badass now, by the way, and our commanders get up. He's still got an hour and a half.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
So my estimate then would be we probably have 3 streams. We have this stream, because we're going to finish off all the companion quests. We have next stream, which we'll probably do Teleme. Just I don't know how long the Teleme stuff is, but last stream the British Alliance stuff took the whole stream, and then there'll be like whatever the final act is.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Norts suffered.
Oh!
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
Okay. Oh, we can travel from this. Thank you, Admiral, for having one of these. That's not very far away. Good. We don't have anything from you, do we? Yeah, there's lined capes. I do like the idea that for me this armor was just a cosmetic change. It is literally the same set of armor that I had on previously, but it's yellow. Apart from in like one case where it was like a 1-point upgrade. But I'm happy I did that for the Kurt quest line now, because it actually got me basically a full set of heavy armor. What the fuck? Oh, no, it is this way. I just haven't been this way, apparently.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Hey, I forgot he's got a poison weapon. He can do fuck all to a 10 len at this level. I still do find it slightly annoying that that there isn't a heavy weapons wielding companion. I think that'd be a good addition. But I guess they wanted to have it one from each faction, and I suppose like the Coin Guard. He has a great sword. I think it would have been better if they'd have given him a two-handed axe or hammer instead, though. Just mega armor up. Vasco can't really do a lot of damage, but he also can't really die. Because of my magic armor. That is a very powerful ability. Maybe because it adds just resistance to everything. Well, I think except poison, but... I mean, I have the cure spell, so I don't need to be resistant to poison, because it's not going to kill me. There's no poison in the game that kills you fast enough for it not to be cured, unless you're getting, like, hard staggered by... Is it Llewellyn's, pretty much? I don't know if I say what else could actually... Well, oh, there's not that many dangerous poisonous creatures. There's Llewellyn's, and there are, Yeah, I knew there'd be something over here. A skill point. What the fuck do I even spend it on now? Economic alchemy? We can start upgrading our swords, maybe. Let's just get economic alchemy. Finish off that tree. I think this is Vasco's last quest. I can't remember if we did 2 quests or 1 quest, 'cause it's been so long since we've had anyone not Afra or Afrasiora and Kurt are like the main 3 companions I've used in this game so far. Vasco is fine as a companion, but I massively prefer having the range damage dealer and the healer in the party.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
And if I have to go with like the hybrid attacker or the tank, I'll take the other tank. Shut up. It's really hard to unarmored targets. I suppose that is an alpha bat. I should really loot it. You never know when it might have something good on it. Some kind of legendary material. I do like that the animals in this game don't have any... As much as it pains me because I'm a total, like, loot... I'm a loot whore, I'm gonna be honest. I love just getting new loot.
Look, there it is.
I have never seen a boat outside like this. It looks like the corpse of a Moramir.
I'm assuming a Moramir is a whale.
The corpses are chained up. These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I don't think so. They don't seem to have drowned. Something bigger slaughtered them, with no effort at all.
Oh, it was a guardian then. Yep, another guardian.
It looks like an enormous cage. But look.
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
Yeah, they caught a guardian. Probably a coast guardian by the fact that it's the Nauts. And it punched its way out.
The hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. But they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
This ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island.
Another guardian.
The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away. Just like in Serene. The sailors didn't
Oh, I wonder if it's an actual full health one of those.
Will not be satisfied with our deductions. She will want concrete proof. Let's keep searching.
Found it. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button again.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh yeah, these things borrow. Finally cracked his armor.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Got it. Yeah, that enough of a proof for you? If I managed to get the creatures entrusted on the board, give a potion provided by alchemists. The largest one is terrifying, even when it's asleep. Ask for it to be chained and kept in a cage tonight. We set sail, weather is mild, crossing eventful. Crews complain about the presence of those creatures on board. The largest one started moving again despite what we gave it. Large beast has woken up, is howling in rage and never make it to the continent in these conditions. We'll head back to the island, hope the cage will hold until then. Beast is moving so much we're having trouble sailing. Get the coast, the crow's nest, I hope we can make there in time before it.
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbour in Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The captain's journal will serve as proof.
It seems pretty open and shut to me. You should stop carrying Guardians. Honestly. It's really not worth it. Yeah, 2 for 2 so far. Also, this is going to get us a bit of XP. Like, these companion quests give about, what was it, 1,600 XP each? So we might get a level or two. If this is Vasco's last quest, which I don't know if it is or not, then we will be on to just doing Petrus. Cause I think we've only done the first of Petrus's quests. We've got at least 2 for him. I keep seeing those little pillars and wanting to smash them, because that's what you do in Genshin at the moment. Very fun game. I know I keep saying it. I'm really on a kick for that game at the moment. I've been playing quite a lot. I hit 23 in the game. Got a good few characters. I killed a lot of bosses. Last night I killed the Air Cube boss, the Geo Cube boss twice because a buddy of mine was struggling with their one, so we went on co-op. I beat the Giant Wolf boss. And I beat... I beat the Giant Wolf boss, and I beat the... Oh, the Air Cube again. The water Nereid was the trickiest one, honestly. That thing is a pain in the ass because it summons ads that were able to crowd control a lot of my characters a lot. The other one that was able to stand tall most of the time during it was also the fact it was much higher level than me. During a lot of it, it was much higher level than me, and the only character that could stand tall was Noelle in her mega armor.
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
Because the air
We have
units
come
were
to give our
paying.
conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more.
And rest assured, we will never transport
Good.
another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco.
I am most grateful to you, Admiral. But I would like to request something.
A request? Speak, Captain.
As you know, de Sardet was seaborn, despite being taken away from us. I know that you have sent me on this assignment so that I would reflect on my own condition. But I believe that you were also hoping I would manage to make the legate want to join us. After proving to be invaluable and respectful of the Nobs, perhaps it's time to officially recognize my companion's birthright.
If de Sardet wills it so, I would be glad to add a member to our family.
I have no idea what the fuck that means. What happens if we do that? Alright, I've got a driver update. Yeah, does joining the notes close off anything else? That's what I want to find out. That makes something in the game easier, apparently. Cool, okay. Apparently it doesn't affect anything badly, so sure.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
Welcome amongst your own people, Desarde. I will send someone to tell the tattooist to receive you both.
Thank you, Admiral.
Go get a tattoo, apparently. I don't really mind, like, doing that, so...
We have come to receive our tattoos. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed. Congratulations to you both. With whom shall I begin?
It'll be better if I went before Desarde. I'm used to it.
Then take a seat, Captain. It shouldn't take long.
Desarde, we are ink brothers now.
It's an honor, Vasco.
Does it actually change anything on my character? Oh. Wrong button. Ah, it's around the chin, I see it. It's like no beard. So we're an Onomanawi and we're a Nut now. Is that his... I'm going to look up if that's all of his quests. GreedFall, Vasco, quests. That one. And that one. Okay, so that is all of Vasco's quests. Okay, I'm assuming that's all of Vasco's.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
No, I'm
Must
good.
leave you.
Okay, now to the house again. And to do Petrus, who I believe is the last one. I don't think we have any other companions that we haven't done the quests of.
Come closer, good people.
I'm happy that it did say that there's no downside though. That was the part I was concerned about. It's like, is there a other way? But hey, Petrus!
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus. What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal.
Yeah, I remember we did at least one quest for him.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds. But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Teleme?
This is how all scores are settled,
Yeah.
child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Sure.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Is Orsay Square, is that actually the name of this place? I've just realised. Oh yeah, we need to travel to Teleme. Not to Teleme, to San Mateus. We're getting through it. We're getting through all these extra quests. I imagine it'll be like a wait 24 hours after this one to do it, because I don't think this is the final quest. I believe we've only done the first one for Petrus. I do like a thing that I was finding on like how to do on these. Oh yeah, which quest? What's the name of each quest in which order? And it was one of the ones for the notes. It was saying, "Oh yeah, this is how you join the notes," and it said, "Stop everything and do Kurt's level 2 quest." You'll thank me later. It's pretty much just what it says. So. Where's the bookie? There he is. And of course everyone thinks that my skills are amazing. I'm a badass.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel. Your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
He's like, oh yeah, the actual fight, totally legit, but we're making it seem like a rigged fight. Which I kind of like, to be honest. It does bank on me actually being able to beat this bastard. But I'm kind of confident. I'm willing to bet this guy is armed with a two-handed sword or mace, though. I've got like an old soldier. I'm getting an old soldier kind of vibe for him. Like, he's not young anymore, but he's an old arena fighter. And the good old saying is...
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Where's our fucking house? Yeah, the old thing is, always fear an old man. In a profession, ones tend to die young. And as an arena fighter, yeah, that's definitely one of them. So expecting this guy to be possibly the most powerful human opponent I've fought. With the possible exception of the king. Because the king actually was kind of a beast. For a human. He was actually able to stand his ground against my axe for a while. I mean, then he transformed into the giant monster, but... Okay, let's go and set up a fake rigged fight, which is actually a legit fight. I do like the idea that the Mother Cardinal is the same. I've just realised, I'm fairly sure all of these are going to give, like, positions to people, right? That's probably what I'd do. Are we blackmailing, essentially, the Mother Cardinal into giving Petrus a good position? Over a bit. I wonder if Petrus becomes a cardinal.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh, hello. Just smashed him into the magic bolt. Okay, that was easy.
You again? What do you want this time?
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against the champion.
Everyone knows. You were expected to lose in 1 minute.
I'm well aware of that. I know my opponent is too strong for me.
Bullshit.
But let's suppose my opponent draws out the fight a bit. For the beauty of the battle, of course.
I'm starting to see what you're alluding to. This fight don't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much out of it. But if we make all the gamblers lose, by letting you hang in there a little longer...
We could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. It's better to add a bonus. Without the bonus...
I'm fine with it.
There's no deal. If you pay me in advance, you won't be tempted to play any tricks. So, get your wallet out.
I'm paying him. That makes sense.
Deal, it's worth it. Here, take this.
Excellent. Don't you worry now. Everything will be fixed for the fight. I think that one of my special clients will also be interested in our little arrangement.
Be careful not to tell too many people, so that the odds don't drop too low.
Wait for the fight to take place. Wait a day. God damn it! I have to sleep a lot in this game. I know my opponent's too strong for me. Bullshit. Praise the sun. It really does look like that symbol, doesn't it? I'm gonna kick that guy's ass. Defeat the champion. Okay, let's save. This actually, I imagine this will be actually quite a difficult fight. That's what I'm fully betting. The guy's not a monster, so he shouldn't, being the operative word, have any of the crazy attacks. That you usually have to be concerned with. Okay, let's get ready for a good old-fashioned scrap with a badass. So I don't have to run back if I lose.
Ready to excite the crowd? Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
I'm aware.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win. brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
It actually wasn't. I actually had to think.
And here are your winnings from the combat. You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
Meet with Mother Cardinal Cornelia. I imagine this will actually start up the other quests as well, so 2 birds with 1 stone. It's like how when I talked to the governor of Hikmet, where it was like, bam, 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 everything you've ever done and everything you've ever pissed this guy off with all comes up out, bursting out. I haven't spoken to him for ages. Just forgot. Meet with the Mother Cardinal. So you hope you're looking well. Why? Because she just spent like 2-3 grand. And lost the bet because I really want to know how much money people spent on that. I made some of those bookies very rich men. And possibly the one bastard that voted on me. That went, oh yeah, he's got this. The one guy that bet on me just went, yeah. Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen this guy fight. I did actually have to think though. That was quite unique as far as these fights have gone so far. The guy was actually pretty good. He was like actually using space and things. I mean, it's an AI, so it's not exactly the most challenging in the world. And it looked like it destroyed him in the fight, but I actually had to, like, concentrate. So. Oh, if only a little. Still, human opponent. Got a massive health pool, though.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? Ah, but I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal. You haven't learnt your lesson, then. Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened. It's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother.
Ah!
Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true?
Yes, you're as pissed.
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sade. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
I mean, I pretty much knew that from the start. Level up? Are you kidding me? How much XP am I on? How do you tell? We are at 62 XP off of a level. You've got to be kidding me. I could like stomp on a bug and it would level me up. I'm assuming it's wait 24 hours, so I'll just wait 24 hours. We're going back to the house a lot today. But so we're actually going to find our family, I guess. I mean, it went so well for other people. We went the wrong direction. I have no real problem with Petrus, to be honest. It's like, I can get why he did it, I think. Guilt is a rough thing. I very rarely feel guilty, but I have felt guilty in the past. I have been known to feel guilty once in a while. Yeah. A lot of these quests are wait 24 hours and then you can continue. Petrus! You bastard.
I'm happy you came to find me. Allow me to apologize once again. I should have spoken to you sooner, told you what I knew, and not betrayed your trust.
Indeed you should have.
Correct.
As I said, I'd like to make up for it and help you find your family again.
How do you intend to do that?
As you now know, I knew your mother. We had trouble communicating at first, of course, but we gradually learned to understand one another. She was important in her village.
I mean, I'm an normal Manawi,
Based
so it
on
makes
what I know
sense.
today, I think she was a Danega.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She told me her name, Arelwyn, and told me about her family. She even gave me a pendant for you. You were only a child, so I gave it to Mrs. de Sade for safekeeping.
Oh!
She gave me a necklace when I went to say goodbye to her. She said it was a family
That
name.
is what it is.
Did my mother tell you the name of her village?
No. But I'm sure the Norts can help us. They were the ones who took your mother to the continent.
It was such a long time ago. How can I find out if they remember?
Oh, they will.
The Nauts record everything down to the
Yeah,
gentlest breeze.
they will know.
They must have written something in a logbook somewhere. So, do you want to try and find out where you come from? Do you want to find your relatives?
Except?
Yes. All this is so new to me, but I suppose so, yes.
Let's go then.
I imagine this quest will be just kind of helpful. We've already got Petrus in the party, we don't need to change it. That's the Admiral. Great! Back to the Admiral again. The Admiral's gonna get real bored of listening to us. I'd like that the tattoos are kind of subtle from the Nauts bit. No, they're like tasteful because it's like this. They're in the beard. You can just see them in like around here. It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think if my character didn't have a beard, it wouldn't look quite as nice. I mean, the tattoos are cool looking, but
for you?
I personally, I'm not really. I personally wouldn't want to have tattoos myself on my face, at least. I won't mind some tattoos in the future. I actually got some ideas of possibly getting some at some point, but I've got no idea
what I
when.
revealed to you,
And it's,
I was
meh
sure
kind of
you
thing.
would come back to find me. What would you like to know?
You told me that I was born on one of your ships. Of an islander captured on the island.
We'd like to know about this woman's origins.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I did not take part in those expeditions. And our old
Nah,
archives
fair
are
enough.
far from here.
Is there no one on Tier 3D who can help us? Please.
Very well. I do know an old captain who could perhaps help you out.
Where can he be found?
His ship is moored in the port of Hikmet, if I'm not mistaken.
Lysandro.
His name is Captain Lysandro.
Thank you for your help, Admiral.
Lysarde,
Yes, Admiral?
don't get too caught up in the past. That one in particular. Nothing good will come of it.
That's
Whether
a bad
or
sign.
not we choose to get caught up in it, Admiral, the past always catches up with us. Sadly, I'm paying the price of this.
Yeah. Hikmet. Didn't think I'd be going back to Hikmet, honestly. We're spending a lot of time traveling around the island. I'm really curious if I'll ever find a piece of armor in this game which has requirements endurance 5. I'm generally like, I don't think I will.
Be enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
That's true. The Nauts have had a history so far of like, oh yeah, we've got notes from that time. Why do I get the feeling this is going to go real bad, though? I always have a slight suspicion, but I'm going to keep that to myself.
Well now, what fair wind blows you into port?
Talk about mother's kidnapping, wow.
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looks
Yep, he
familiar.
definitely knew who I was.
The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story is not a new one.
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts
Jesus.
brought a woman who
Oh, my
was
character's
captured on
25,
this
he's just
island
older
to
than me.
Serene.
I remember, and yet it wasn't the first time. But on that occasion, a child was born.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but
All
my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one who decided where we moored the ship. So I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
Oh,
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely.
Yes,
you are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own.
I mean, I technically am.
Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something.
Good
Wait
man.
for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island.
That's
We're
nearby.
talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast.
Vignamri.
I believe the
Vignamri.
natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information.
I've been there.
It's nothing.
I'm not surprised,
I'm getting
though.
sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know.
Ulan.
I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. de Sade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Hey, she's really nice, though. Like, she's not biological, but she's a Ulan. I wonder if we're gonna find our character's dad, like our actual dad. Also, I've just realised that I could very well have like made the Ulan the High King. It turns out I'm actually from the same tribe. Whoops. It's like, oh yeah, you know Manawi? I'm actually from this tribe, apparently. Hell, who is your Denegad? From about, what, 25 years ago? This quest really takes you on, like, just a hunt, doesn't it? Meh. Meh. We're gonna find something really dark out, is my prediction. That's my thought, because the Vignamri and Ulan was like one of the ones that actually they've been called he's like a sneaky coward little bastard by a lot of people. I don't particularly mind him, but apparently everyone's been describing him as sneaky and cowardly and that kind of thing. So I have a theory that I really hope is wrong, but I think it might be right because it's kind of dark. Or this game might not quite go that dark.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Ask about your mother.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad, kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue. but it was all in vain.
Ah. So my
Most
dad
of them
died trying to rescue my mum.
Including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
My father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became
Yeah, we've got an aunt!
She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Tir Fradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she would help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there.
We've got a family member.
Woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me.
She doesn't like
Others
him.
here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Nothing.
She's gonna hate us, is my prediction. Boom!
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you
Yep.
ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment.
Oof.
My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Very happy didn't make him High King. Those words alone make me think I made the right choice not making him High King.
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Also, we're us. Everyone loves us. I really hope that this follows through.
Hello.
Hi.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes. I'm looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what
she's
do
my
you
aunt.
want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
Always check with an Onomanawi. It's always a good bet in this game. If anyone knows where they are, it's probably an Onomanawi. I think everyone in this village might be, to be honest. There's a lot of antlers. Rue. One moment, guys. Come here. Let go. Rue the kitten, everybody. Hey, you were just gonna sit over there and yowl, weren't you? She's purring her little head off right now. Okay. Now, no claws in the legs, please. She normally goes sits over there if she wants attention, because quite often the cats aren't too keen to get close to me when I'm streaming. If I ever pick like Rue up and put her on my lap, she'll fall asleep. Won't you? I think it's also because they get disturbed when I finish up and have to stand up, usually to give my legs a stretch. I forgot about these. Just punched it. There's the level up. I don't think we get anything major for the level, do we? Yep, we just got a skill point because attributes are all... Everything else is at 37. I guess we put it into sword because we can't get anything else. Yeah, we may as well just put it into swordsmanship. And start working on that tree so we can get the, if we, by some miracle, end up... Like, if every other quest gives us, like, 15,000 XP or something insane. We can maybe eventually get, like, the two-handed swords up to a level where they're actually pretty good for me. Heavy armor. I think that the balance mechanic in this game might be one of my favourite mechanics. Just, I love any game that gives you the option to go for a hyper armor build.
It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go and help.
Can you stop doing that?
How do you feel, madam?
Well,
hey, Aunt.
Thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe
Aww.
it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand.
Aww.
I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn.
Yeah, not you.
She was marvelous.
You can't blame yourself. She was awesome.
You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Magum. Welcome.
Petrus.
Oh, that was really sweet, actually. I'm happy about that.
Despite everything you know
I'm happy about that.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child, what you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you, and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Oh, friendship above all achievement. Is that for getting all companions' quest lines? Finish all companion quests, yep. Fuck yeah. So that's our aunt. Aww. That was really sweet. I'm happy I did that quest. She can talk. No, I can't talk to her anymore. Damn it. I also do like that our aunt fucking hates the chief. Let's go to our house, and then we can carry on with the actual main quest. We've got half an hour, so we can get a good bit done. Oh yeah, we can actually get Afra back in the party now. Move from team, Afra add to team. With a new suit of heavy armor. Yeah, I think it was quite a bit of XP. Not that it particularly matters in that particular case, but... That was really cool. I liked that quest. That was a good one. I'm happy I decided that... I'm happy that I looked up that... Yes, they do affect the ending. No idea how it affects the ending. Maybe Petrus becomes a cardinal. Maybe he, like, goes on a pilgrimage or something. I don't know. But... Yeah, I'm happy that there's something. That was a good one. I'm happy I decided to do it, because Petrus was a questline I was more than willing to just give up on. Essentially. But... Yeah. That's a point. Nah, we'll check that after the stream. Yeah, meet with the High King. That'll done after that.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the
That's actually more accurate than the other side.
Some people. So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more
smart lady.
cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
That was the most sarcastic sounding thing ever. She very much changed her tone of voice. You can tell it's generic, can't you? Let's move. I'm willing to bet that Afra has a shit ton of armor now, by the way. Because I just gave her the equivalent of my suit of armor. Like, it's got the same stat line as my armor. So, it's probably pretty good. I'm thinking about it, actually. What I've seen so far... I've only seen, like, one piece of gear for each that actually requires... Oh, that reminds me. That's the wrong button again. Afra. Yes! Oh no, that is... Ah, it's not good. It's not as good, actually. Why does not deal so much less damage, actually. It's got a high requirement. Ah, it's a stun weapon. Oh, it deals elemental damage too, actually. It actually comes out to being more. Yeah, it comes out to being more with the elemental damage. It's the same rate of fire. So I guess this will do, like, fire damage or something. A lot of enemies have got pretty good physical resistance, so... It'll probably make it better against armor targets, maybe. But it's a shotgun, would be my guess. But it says it does, like, about its own damage again as elemental. It does only 300 odd, but then it also does about 300 odd elemental damage. So... And together it comes out to about 600, 700 damage. Whereas the other weapon... Actually, that's the point. It'll say on the stat box, won't it? That's the wrong button again. Afra, if we look at stats... Yeah, 632. With 581 elemental damage. Where the old one was a little bit less than that. I think it was more physical, but it comes out to about 1,000 odd damage. Like 1,100 and something. Don't remember the exact numbers. So.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining.
Why do you think I'm here?
The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again. Or we could wait together until nightfall.
Yeah.
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons?
This is a battle. My guy just standing in the freaking center spot. Llewellyn? Yep, Llewellyn. Ow. As usual, 1-on-1 against the final Llewellyn, because those things are brutal. More? Yep. All the soldiers are dead too. Guys, help. Thank you. They just poison with every hit, don't they? Get the fuck out of this. Yeah, I thought that thing just killed me. I have to go through the first fucking 2 rounds again. That is nasty. It's only 3 rounds though, so that is the final round. Oh no, this is the final round again. Come on, assholes. Joker's dead again. Got him. Just put a lot of bullets into him.
We have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted. Thank you, Excellency. I do not know what would have happened had you not helped us.
I do.
My troops and I owe you a hearty drink.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, that's all worth it, as far as I'm concerned. Look at how big these things are. Yeah, once again, corrupted. So there's going to be another one of the corrupted, evil... Guardians somewhere. I wonder what this one will be.
Thanks for your help.
Last one was
you
a
are an extraordinary fighter.
I know.
If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
Also true.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Probably.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer.
Right.
I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then...
So it's probably a forest guardian then, is my thought.
Goodbye.
Deadlock is very close. We are in Daedra's territory. You know what she thinks of the Renightsen. I hope she isn't behind those attacks.
She's probably not. I think it is a guardian. And my bet is that she's being attacked as well. It may be that Daedra's doesn't like the Renagse, but I don't think that she's commanding corrupted monsters to attack them. That's not really her style. She's kind of more direct than that as well. Ah, you survived this time, random deer.
We must head northeast. That's the way the soldiers went.
Those two alpha bats? No, they're baby bats. We found him. No Llewellyns though. I wonder if the romance option changes the ending in any way. So you can romance multiple characters. You gotta be shitting me. These things fully heal. The aggro of enemies in this game is a problem because sometimes they just reset for no reason. Maybe the fully heals are companions too, but seriously. I think you have sent your little soldiers off to their deaths by the looks of things. I hope this isn't another fucking trap. Last time I had to do one of these quests, it was a trap. Oh, he lived!
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
Let's get the beast track. Let's surround the area of Vedlug. The heretics who live here must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong. The beast did not come from the village. We found the tracks much further, going towards the heart of the island. Village to the east. More creatures with the air cried. The sort of attacks gigantic creature. It will be so towards us as a genuine demon. He will attempt to neutralize it. Could we have saved him, I wonder? Nope. There's a lot of you. Combined attack could actually really hurt. Another little tent, but nothing there. Oh, is that intuition, I wonder? Nope, it's just a can't cross it. Tree is impassable. Oh, it's because we have to come up with the other side, I bet. If we've got, like, it'll be like vigor. It'll be a vigor challenge. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just actually a secret. Don't care about the other two. Oh, there's a camp over here. That unclimbable cliff. Yep. Oh yeah, there's a net bag here. Miniman, is that a spear dude? Or the forest dude? Oh, it's a flyer! What the fuck are you doing here? Ow, that one hurt. Oh, Sierra, damn it.
You're growing tired. You should drink a potion.
Oh, that one hurt. That's a lightning field. Hey, actually, we actually used the axe in this cutscene.
This creature looks a lot like the one who was attacking Hikmet, and seems to be afflicted by the same disease. I'm certain that a human is behind this epidemic. These creatures wouldn't attack in such a coordinated manner if someone wasn't leading them.
Reset your skill points and that again, okay. We actually got a big sword. I suppose we get the swords off of those guys, because they actually are armed with swords. Okay, inform the governor. Guarantee that thing is there just to teleport. Okay, we will go and inform the governor. And that will probably... yeah, it will be a good end to the stream there. It's been fun. I've actually been very much enjoying the story recently. There was kind of some slow parts in this game, but the actual end game story so far has been very interesting. And the companion quest lines are all pretty good. Like, I think my favourite ones... I liked the end of Petrus' story. Petrus' story was actually pretty cool. I really liked Siora's. Siora's was amazing. Curse was pretty good. I like kind of the military... kind of, like, military but vigilante kind of style of his one. It was quite interesting. Vasco's was fine.
I salute you.
Probably the weakest.
Sir de Sardet, what can I
Afros
do
was
for you?
interesting.
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
Naturally.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
There we go. Now that we've done that bit of the main quest, I am assuming that from here on... oh, talk to Constantine about your worrisome discoveries. Okay. I'll do that next time. So, that is all I got time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games, keeping it awesome. You guys about on Twitch. Happy Halloween! It's coming out. Halloween is in 2 days. I doubt I'll be able to stream. If my game gets cancelled, I'll probably stream something. Just a bit of fun. But have a fantastic time and enjoy the Hunter's Moon. It's going to be beautiful, I'm willing to bet. Full Moon, Hunter's Moon on Halloween. What more could you ask for? Seriously, that never happens. I can't remember what the event calendar is for it. It's insanely low though. So enjoy yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm sure you will. Happy Halloween once again. See you guys around. And good night. Enjoy your weekends, guys.